We're live. We are live. We're live. Hey, what's up, James? Dudes with wrenches. What's up, dudes? I'm getting this valve cover put on. I fired the truck up just a minute ago. I got to get this other valve cover back on it and get the idle set. I don't have the water pump on yet and radiator, so I'm just going to let it run for about 2 minutes. All right. Wow, 7 people's already jumped in. 8. All right, Candy Cane is, it'll run. I'm going to put this valve cover on and then fire it back up again. Give me just a minute and get this put back on here. Cool. Grab my other shoes in here. Hey, what's up, Omar? What's up, Bubba Jones? What's up, Boost Addict? Smacky's Garage. Mopar Michael. Yeah, give me a minute, Mike. I'll start it up. Let me get this valve cover put on. Back up. I started it a few minutes ago to make sure it had oil pressure, and it still does. Get a couple bolts in this. Bubba's still calling people cornbread. Yeah, he does. Old cornbread. Get at least one on top, right? 3 bolts in there, that'll work. I interrupted y'all's 2-hour phone call. Omar, what's happening, brother? You doing all right up there? I think y'all been getting some hot temps up in your area, Philly area. Just ordered your gas lines for your TIG welder. Alright. I'm going to idle this thing up a little bit before I start it, because I don't know where the idle's at on it. Man. Can't hear me. I haven't really said anything. What's going on, Smacky? Oh, let's see. Just timing up just a hair. About a minute because I don't have the water pump on there yet, but it's back running. I got to set the timer and everything, so anyway, it's alive. It sounds like solid roller, but no, it's hydraulic. I got to go back through and readjust the rockers. I was just seeing if I could get it fired up tonight. I got to go back to work tomorrow night, and I'm gonna get the water pump put on here tonight. I got to get my fan fitted because I'm running a serpentine setup on here. So once I get the serpentine setup right here, I don't have room to put a fan here. I have to put a pusher fan. So I've got another fan that's got to go in between the grill and the radiator. Yeah, the side pouts, they sound good. It's got definitely a different sound to it now. The cam I pulled out was a 268 Extreme Energy flat tappet, and I put a XR 294 roller cam in it. Then I swapped the heads out and went from some peanut port 454 heads to some 781 large oval ports, and you know, valve springs and everything to match. But I'll go back through and readjust. I'll readjust the rockers. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just wait till my next day's off. I got to work 5 nights and then I'm off again. So I may wait till then, but anyway, it's back alive. It's going to run. Hopefully it don't have any oil leaks. The billet timing cover I bought for it was too thin, and it wouldn't fit with the roller button, with the cam button on there, so I had to put the stock timing cover back on it. Definitely got to get a bigger motor. I don't want a bigger motor. The 402 is fine. I got different plans for this truck after I pull the big block out, so it won't be a bigger motor, but it's going to have double the horsepower. But anyway, I get it back together. That Edelbrock carburetor, it's coming off. That's what I was running on it before, and that's what I had on another one. So that's coming off. I'm going to put a Holley double pumper, probably an HP 750 on here. I didn't paint it up. It's kind of a lot of mixed colors right now. Orange heads, and the rest of it's gold and metal. And so I'm going to leave it like that because the truck's patina. The engine needs to be patina too, I reckon. So anyway, I'll get all this put back together and get the fan on it. And I'm going to drive it a little bit, just like it is. And then I'm going to swap the gears out, pull these 308 gears out and put some 411s in it. Get that done with a mini spool, and then transmission will be next. Just trying to get a lot of work done before September 30th, before we take this up to Sykeston and make a few passes. It makes it look like a thrown together motor. Well, it is a thrown together motor. You missed the startup? Well, Buck, just for you, I'll start it back up. Let me put it back on the stand. All right, we'll do the startup again. Let me grab my flashlight so I can look at my oil pressure. Down here to the side pipes. Sounds like plug wire's off. I did have a plug wire off earlier. Number one, because I was trying to get number one up. When I first put it in there, I had the distributor one tooth out, and I pulled the timing all the way up, and it would start and die. So I realized I had the distributor off one tooth, so I moved the distributor up one and fired right up. Putting a Honda motor. All right, reach in here, turn it off. Wipe this camera off. If I'll make it better or worse. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good at the exhaust. These rockers sound a little bit noisy, but I'll recheck them. Yeah, I'm done. Smacky. I'm not starting it back up tonight. Not starting it back up. I gotta grab my timing gun. I gotta set the timing. Well, I gotta get the water pump on here. Get the radiator stuck on here. I'm gonna probably do all that on my next days off. Like I said, I gotta get this fan set up, radiator. I gotta move my transmission cooler. My transmission cooler is right here. So I'm gonna move it. I'm actually gonna put it underneath the truck. I don't drive it a whole lot, and I'm gonna put a stone guard in front of it, and I'm just gonna put the transmission cooler underneath the truck where it still gets air. Hey, what's up, Shop Cat? Hey, mongrels. Y'all are building a nasty big block. That's awesome. Where y'all putting it in? Michigan muscle car. I see you got a S10 standing on the wheel. That's your profile picture. Tell you what, I was standing right here a few minutes ago messing with this valve cover, and I thought a piece of wire stuck me, and it ended up being a wasp climbed up on me and stung me while I was sitting there. Luckily, wasps don't bother me too bad. All right, Buck. We'll see you later, brother. 04 Extreme Blazer. Oh, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love them Extreme Blazers. I had an Extreme S10. Well, I had it, bought it for my son. I think it was a 99 or 2000 S10 Extreme, regular cab, 4.35 speed. And that's what I taught him to drive a stick shift in. The land I had, the 4 acres I had a slope back behind the by a peach orchard. And I told my son every time he came around to that slope, he had to stop right in the middle of it and take back off. Every time he come around there, stop and take off and try not to spin tires. And he done that every time. I had a place for him to back into and pull back out. But taking off on a slope in the grass without spinning tires is what taught him how to drive a stick shift really good. "91 days. I know that's right, mongrels. 91 days. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So it's back running now. I just got to get the accessories and everything put together. I still got a lot to do, but the big part's over with. Getting the motor put back together. Hopefully everything's right with it. I'll know more. See, I got to pull the valve covers off, reset all the rockers, and then let it run some. Drive it a little bit. Full chrome ollie tube chassis set up with a big lock. Man, that sounds awesome. That's why it's pulling the wheels, huh? You have to get that suspension tuned. The way you don't set it down on an oil pan. What's up, CP? What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I just fired it up. Let it run for a little bit. I don't have a water here, so I'm not going to start it back up. I let it run for a few minutes without any coolant. So that's it for tonight. When I get done, you can go back and watch it. But it sounds good. It's nice and choppy. So the edibles coming off. A Holly's going to go on it. I got a plate. That goes in between here. No, it's about that big. It's got some cooling lines that go through it, so it cools the engine better. So I'm gonna put that engine cooling plate right between here and help it cool the engine off. It makes it run better. It cools about 100 more horsepower into it. So I got that. I got that for a different race, not for you outfits. I'm not going to use nitrous with you, Russell. But there's another Camaro that I'm going to probably have to have it. Let you know when it's truck 30 miles. Oh yeah, speaking of that, let me grab my I got one sitting over here sweating. I need to get the sweat out of it. I'm gonna have to move this regulator mounted up on the firewall. I'll run another hard pipe. I've got plenty of fuel line. I'll run a hard fuel line up to it so I can run a regulator on it. Yeah, it's kind of loud out there, Robbie. I bet they're not happy about me starting my truck up and revving it this late at night. But really, it's no different than Austin when he comes over with that loud diesel and lets it sit there and idle right next to my bedroom door, window late at night. Sound like a train pulling up. Yeah, I first got it back together. I put it together yesterday. Got the cam all in it. Balancer back on it. Intake on it. Dropped the distributor in last night. I went and got exhaust gaskets and spark plugs today. Got that all put on. Put a new negative battery cable on here. New battery cable in for the positive. My battery it works, but I need a new one because it leaks a little bit out of top of one of the posts. Looks like it stays a little wet, so I got to get a new battery. I need a bigger battery anyway for it. I kind of would like to put the battery in the back of the truck, but that's not going to happen right now. Anyway, I fired it up. I tried firing it up. It didn't want to run. All right, Bubba. We'll see you later, brother. What's up, Destroyer? Yeah, I got it fired back up, Destroyer. I let it run a few minutes already. I don't have the water pump on here, so I got to let it cool down. I let it run for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes without any coolant. So anyway, when I stop this video, you can probably go back. You want to hear it running. It's real. This roller cam sounds great. It's real choppy. And it revs good. I can't wait to get it all together and drive it to see how it performs now as opposed to the small heads and small cam that was on it before. And I got to get the carburetor changed out and get a Holly on here. Probably, like I said, I think I'm going to put a HP 750 Holly on it. Something that actually performs good. This Edelbrock's good for the street, but I mean for drag racing, I don't like them. I know the Mopar guys, some of them like them. But if you look, all the Mopar guys to me that's got, you know, the fast cars, they got Hollies on theirs too, so. Got to get some better gears. Yeah, Michael, I'm putting some 411s in here. I'm going to do 411s with a mini spool. What's up, Don English? Action over here, man. I had it running a few minutes ago. I got to let it cool off. I don't have a water pump on it. Yeah, if y'all don't know, Mopar Michael that's on here, that's my brother. He's my older brother. He's way older than me, like almost 2 years. That dude's almost 50. He's up there in age. But nope, glad to hear it run. I mean, it ran last week when I pulled it in here, but Thermoquad, yeah, no, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to No Name. Oh, ARR. Who are you talking to? CP, thanks for telling us where to go out there. We had a blast. Yeah, Frankie and Louise. Be sure to watch John Wilburn live tomorrow. I'll be at work tomorrow night, but I will catch live if we're not busy. If we're running good, that means I'm not having to work because I'm an electrician. And if we're running good, then that means I don't have to work. But if we're down, that means I got to work, and we're not making money. So I should be able to catch John Wilburn's live tomorrow. My subs are getting up there. I think I'm at 445 or something like that. So as I get closer to 500, he'll probably have me on his live stream. I think when I get around 470 or 480, he'll get me on a live stream, and we'll try to get me over 500. But I should be over 500 this month, July. The way my subs are picking up quite a bit every week, and I've got more videos to drop out. Is this one even on? Yeah, I'm still recording up here. I can turn this one off, actually. I'm done with that for tonight. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know Bubba reached his today. That's awesome. You're next then, Mongrels. You're next. Yeah, I knew Bubba would get there too. Cool, thanks, CP. You're the man. Appreciate it, brother. Did you get your, was that a C20 or C30 that you bought? Did you get it to your house? Hey, Mongrels, I dropped, the other day I dropped 4 shorts. I went out and just did 4 quick 15-second shorts and dropped them, and one of them hit 1,200 views in like 8 hours, and the other one's around 200 to 500 views. But I picked up, I think, 5 subs just from dropping 4 shorts, and it didn't take me nothing to make them. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Eric. That's cool, man. Yeah, it's still warm. Yeah, I won't be starting it back up tonight. The head's got some heat in them. '65 C20, home on the ground on rollers. Awesome, dude. I know you're wanting one of these. I'm glad you found one, brother. Hell, I'd take the C20 or C30 too. I wouldn't mind having a C30. I wouldn't mind having a ramp truck like this. But if it was a ramp truck and I'm gonna be hauling stuff with it, I definitely would want a late model engine in it. I guess the OLS swap in one of these if I'm gonna be hauling cars around, because I want AC and all that to be working and good cooling system. What's up, Foxy? Fix it. CP unique sub. He's got like 11,000 subs. He's rocking it with that tool channel. If you don't know anything, if you need to know anything about a tool, CP is he's on point with some tools. Having trouble not buying it. 62s are all right. And the only thing is those early 61, 62s, the front suspension's crazy on them. It's a lot different. I love the hood on the, I guess it's the Avalanche, or the, not Avalanche, but the Apache hood that come on the trucks. Big eyebrow hood. CP is a legend. What's up, Corey? I wasn't going to start on this tonight. I was actually going to work on it when I get off. I get off at 5 o'clock in the morning. I go back on night tomorrow night. And I was just going to, at like 6 a.m. here, and whoever was up could jump on. It didn't matter. But I couldn't let it here and not mess with it, so anyway, I got it together, got it running. So I'll get the timing light on it, and after I get the water pump on here and get the radio on it. Not ready now. I got to move one water nipple on it. Her doors suck on pre-64s. Yeah, CP is kind of like a C5 Jeep. Work nights too. You get home about 7. Well, I work nights this week. I work 4 days on, 4 days off. So this week is my nights, and then I'll be off 4 days and I go back on days. Actually, I'm going in a night early tomorrow to cover vacation for somebody. So I got to work 5 nights. Then I'll be off 4 days, and I go back and work, I think, 6 days. I got 2 guys taking vacation this month, so I get a lot of overtime during July, which is a good month to get overtime because it's nice and hot in the steel mill, and I get to eat up all the heat. But I get the extra money put in the truck before No Name Nationals, and that's fine too because I got more parts to buy. Well, guys, I'm not going to hold y'all up too much longer. I've got it started. I'm getting ready to throw in the towel. I'm going to cover this thing up and push it back outside. For the night. But I appreciate you guys stopping in to watch me start this thing up and listen to that cam chop. It's my goal was to get it running before I went back to work, which is tomorrow night, and I made that goal. So can't do it sitting in the house. You either got to work on it when you get off work, or work on it before you go to work, or otherwise it's never going to get done. About 9 years ago, I built a 51 Chevy rat rod, and I worked a 12-hour shift, and I think when I got off work, I would spend 3 hours every day working on the, call me when you get off. All right, brother, I'll call you when I get off. All right, CP. Hey, what's up, Travis? I got it running, Travis. I started it up a few minutes ago. I don't have my water pump on here, so I'm getting ready to call it a night. I don't know if I'll work on it tomorrow or not. I probably won't because I'll get up in the morning and do a few things, and I gotta lay back down before I go in and work tomorrow night. So I won't get much done tomorrow. Not on the truck. I'm pretty sure I got some more honeydew list stuff and try to do my work and do the honeydew list stuff too. But I only got 90 days to get this stuff done. So the engine work this week, hopefully everything will be done that, and then I'll start on the gears. The gears won't take long to do. So I'll get the gears, and then I want to do some springs also. I want to lower this thing down some. But Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping in. I'll see you on the next live stream. I'll get a video out. I've been doing some recording as I'm doing this, so when I get done, I'll put a video of the engine work up, and y'all can check that out. But thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the next live stream, guys. Later. Yeah, we'll push it down the 8th mile mongrels. Later, guys.